What's going on, guys? It's Kyle here doing a Raw review. It's been a long time since I've done a Raw review, at least a month and a half ago, or a month. Anyway, but been a while since I've done a Raw review. Just finished watching Raw here Monday night, but this video itself won't be uploaded until the next day, which is Tuesday. So let's get right into the Raw review show. Show opened up with all 6 competitors for the Raw Elimination Chamber, having like this debate segment. Really weird, awkward way to open up Raw, but also yet a weak segment. The only highlights from this that I enjoyed was the promo that Jericho cut, talking about all the other 5 competitors and how he, and him calling out CM Punk, and that tension between him and Punk, just building up between these two, between the best in the world type of like gimmick these guys are, going after. So I enjoyed the Jericho stuff when Jericho got to speak, and his promo, and like I said, calling out Punk, and the tension between the two continuing to escalate. That's the only thing I enjoyed out of the segment. But other than that, the segment in its entirety was just complete waste of time. Weird way to open up the show, and just trash. First match we get into is Chris Jericho versus Kofi Kingston. Decent match, Jericho getting the victory. Next match we get after this is Big Show and Randy Orton. This match was crappy because I just don't like Big Show at all. I just think he's terrible, and I might make a rant video on Big Show. But he's just crappy. Randy Orton was about to win, giving Big Show 2 RKOs, but Daniel Bryan comes down with the World Heavyweight title and hits both men in the head with the title belt. And I will say this: I enjoy Daniel Bryan being a heel. And it seems like now WWE, from tonight, it seems like now, even last Friday on SmackDown, it seems like now WWE has Daniel Bryan as like a full-fledged heel, where he's now aware of the things that he's doing. He knows that the things he's doing are wrong, and he's aware of it, but he doesn't care anymore now. He just does it for the hell of it. As for at first the stuff that he was doing was wrong, but he kind of I guess it was playing a blind eye to it, and not thinking that the things he was doing was wrong, but seeing as being right, kind of in denial of himself. Seems like now, from this segment, he's kind of coming out of that and just being full-fledged heel and not caring what anybody, thinks about him and the things that he does. So I enjoy the progression of Daniel Bryan becoming a great heel, which I know he can become. Next match we got into was Dolph Ziggler and R-Truth. Nothing special here. Dolph Ziggler showing off way too many times, and R-Truth ends up getting a quick roll-up on him. I kind of enjoyed how it ended, because Dolph Ziggler was getting the best of R-Truth, and he was continues to show off, and R-Truth surprised him and got the victory on him. So I enjoyed that. Not the match itself, but how it ended. I enjoyed that. I'm trying to think here. Next thing we got into on Raw was a backstage segment with Kane. Kane trying to take Eve into the back of an ambulance and ride off into the sunset with her. One thing I'd say is bad about this segment was when we got to it, you clearly saw Eve walking right into the back of the ambulance, and Kane is like sitting on the side of the door, wait for her to get in, and then he just closes it. I mean, like, they really could have done a better job than that. They could have had Kane carry Eve over his shoulders and like throw her into the back of the ambulance and lock the doors. But no, she clearly walked in there like on her own free will, and Kane just closes the door behind her and locks it. So very bad acting on both their parts. But John Cena comes out, beats up Kane, saves the day. Eve comes out of the ambulance, and they do like a full 5-second make-out session, and I'm just sitting there like, oh my God. I'm going to talk a little bit about this more towards the end of the video. However, so after they make out or whatever for 5 seconds, Eve notices Zack Ryder. Zack Ryder's looking, and Zack Ryder's just like crushed, and I'm laughing my butt off because the expression Zack Ryder he gives. I mean, I can't even take Zack Ryder seriously, because even when Zack Ryder tries to look heartbroken or tries to look angry, he gives these goofy expressions, which just makes me just laugh. It's really just funny. But after this, CM Punk wrestles The Miz. The match was alright. Punk gets the victory over The Miz. After that, we get into the main event segment with John Cena not calling out Kane, but apologizing to Dolph Ziggler for kissing Eve and for and pretty much telling the fans no matter how much they boo him and stuff, or Kane tries to persuade him, he'll never switch and embrace the hate. And Zack Ryder comes out in his crutches and in a wheelchair, slaps John Cena twice. John Cena looks pissed off, showing a little hint of a heelish attitude. John Cena then takes off his shirt and pushes Zack Ryder, and Zack Ryder then walks away, and as Zack Ryder is walking away, Kane is up on the Titantron and telling Cena that he is embracing the hate, or that he has embraced the hate, but come this Sunday he's going to leave his soul and body in the back of an ambulance. And as Zack Ryder was going up the ramp and onto the stage, Kane comes out from behind Zack Ryder while Zack Ryder was in a wheelchair and pushes Zack Ryder off the stage while he's in his wheelchair, and Zack Ryder flies from his wheelchair to the ring barricade, and I just absolutely bust up laughing. I thought it was hilarious. And the show just ends with John Cena and Eve looking sad and pitiful and feeling sorry for Zack Ryder as he leaves in the stretcher. Oh, and that's how the show ended, but I also forgot another segment between Shawn Michaels. Shawn Michaels comes out. Crowd doesn't really look that interested. They didn't seem that interested or excited for Shawn Michaels. Coming out. Shawn Michaels gets into a program with Triple H, telling him to say yes to the Undertaker's challenge, and Triple H is saying no, he can't do that because if he was a wrestler, he would have saw Undertaker as another guy or opponent just to go through. But now that he's in the position that he's in, now he's in a position of authority, he sees Undertaker as a brand and someone, who makes money for the company, pretty much. He makes money for the company, and he wouldn't dare risk damaging, the brand, which is The Undertaker, because it's not good for business, it's not good for WrestleMania, and all this other stuff. A boring segment for me. I thought it was boring. I really didn't care for it too much. However, I did think some stuff that Triple H had mentioned in the program and against Shawn Michaels kind of showed a little bit of a heelish side to Triple H. So it kind of makes me wonder will Triple H turn heel, leading to WrestleMania to face Undertaker, will turn heel. Just 1 second here. Okay, got a little bit of time left. So so all in all, my thoughts on Raw. I thought Raw was for this to be the go-home show for the pay-per-view, I thought Raw was crap. Weird, crappy segments, just a lot of weird stuff. So yeah, Raw was weak to me tonight. Hopefully after Elimination Chamber, they can really pick up for WrestleMania, because after Elimination Chamber is this Sunday. That's it. They got to start promoting for WrestleMania. So hopefully they'll kick up the gear and kick it up a notch. So my thoughts on Raw tonight, I thought it was crap. So let me know what you guys thought about it. Comment and subscribe in the box below. But the other thing I did want to talk about, two things. One, the makeout session with Eve. My God, I already don't like John Cena, his character, not the person, but the character John Cena, the WWE superstar. I already don't like because he's very kid friendly and just corny. Just when I already don't like John Cena, he finds a way to make me dislike him even the more. He kisses one of my favorite hot divas of all time. Well, not all time, but in current WWE television, Eve Torres. Now, my heart was already broken when AJ Lee pecked Daniel Bryan on the lips on the Christmas special episode of SmackDown. My heart was broken already. But I learned to forgive Daniel Bryan because Daniel Bryan and I have history. We go way back. I've been a fan of his since the IWA and Ring of Honor. So Daniel Bryan and PWG. So Daniel Bryan and I have history, so I learned to forgive him. However, my heart was full of various emotions when I saw Eve kiss John Cena. Eve and John Cena did not kiss like AJ and Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan and AJ was like a peck on the lips for like 2 seconds. John Cena and Eve literally had a 4-second make-out session Their kiss tonight was above the kiss of AJ and Daniel Bryan. John Cena and Eve's kiss tonight made Daniel Bryan and AJ's kiss look like preschooler stuff. And my heart couldn't take it. I had to turn away. I had to turn the television away. My heart just could not take it. I mean, my heart was broken. Just broken. Even though John Cena, I don't like you, and even if you do turn heel, I still won't like you, even though I do think you need to turn heel because it'd be better for your career. I will give you credit. You're one. Tonight, February 14th, 2012, you are a lucky bastard. And I don't know if I'll ever, and I can't forgive you. I'll never forgive you, John Cena, for kissing my baby Eve. But it was very heartbroken. Second thing I want to talk about. I feel bad for Zack Ryder. Like, seriously, I really feel bad for Zack Ryder. Zack Ryder started off, starting his own internet show and, was put him back on the map and got him back into WWE. He did really well. He had a pretty long build-up, for the U.S. title. He finally gets the U.S. title and then loses it 2 weeks later to Jack Swagger. By the way, whatever happened to Jack Swagger since he's been U.S. champ? Just saying. He loses the U.S. title, and since he's lost the U.S. title, since he's been pretty much the punching bag between this John Cena-Kane feud, I mean, literally. Ever since Zack Ryder has won and lost his U.S. belt, he's been nothing more than the fallout guy for this John Cena-Kane feud thing. And it's it's obvious that Zack Ryder is just a piece to the John Cena turning heel puzzle. But if I was Zack Ryder, I'd feel bad for myself because I'd be like, I started my own internet show. I came this way. I did all this other stuff, and now I'm getting, in storylines, I'm getting the hell beat out of me by Kane, and I'm getting screwed over by my best buddy here, John Cena, and my hot wanted-to-be girlfriend, Eve, who now tells me she only likes me and wants to be friends, but nothing more. I feel sorry for Zack Ryder's position currently right now in WWE. I mean, they're using this kid for no more than a punching bag, literally. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought about Raw tonight. Comment, subscribe. Have a good night and a happy Valentine's Day on tomorrow. Peace.